Hello, lovely to meet you guys.
Hello, I'm Daisy, the owner of this branch.
Hey, I'm Daniel.
I'm the manager here, I'm Georgia. So how was your travels today?
Yeah, my travels were alright. Got the train, sunny day, can't complain. How are you today?
Good, just interviews.
Interviews.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name's Daniel, 24, based in London. I run a few businesses, really come up in the last 3 or so years. I've worked with quite a few restaurants. Love to add you guys to the roster.
So what about the job role do you already know?
Well, I know it's quite a bougie establishment, and you just had a refurbishment 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
And I know you have branches in Blackfriars and Covent Garden. I think the whole vibe of your restaurant really fits in with my brand goals, and I think we both align in that sense. And I feel like I could do wonders for your page, really boost sales, visibility, you name
That's
it.
everything that we need, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we're just going to ask you a few questions, and we're going to just let you know all about our brand and what we want to get from this. And if you just have any questions at the end, then we'll be happy to answer all of them if we don't in the interview.
Okay, so what's your view on social media?
Well, obviously I work with social media, so I might be a bit biased, but I love social media. I think it's such a great tool to use when used correctly. I think it can be so advantageous, especially for businesses, and I think it really gives you such a wide outreach that wasn't really available to businesses to propel even 10, 15 years ago. And I think the industry started coming, even things like AI, TikTok. We've seen how much TikTok has grown in the past few years, and I think really utilising that for your brand's purpose is just what is needed nowadays.
Yeah.
So what experience do you have with social media? Because you seem to have a lot of knowledge, but I want to know what you've done previously.
Okay, well, I've worked business to business, business to client. I've worked freelance. I started with apprenticeships. I studied digital marketing in University of Greenwich for 3 years.
Okay.
And then, so I've got my BSc Honours, I've got a degree. I've also done courses online. I've trained people to follow my footsteps, and I also outsource work. So really got a wide variety of knowledge that I think you guys would find quite useful.
Okay. So obviously you have the skills, the experience, but what type of skills do you have with software like editing, TikTok, Instagram, all of that?
Okay, well, I'm great at content creation, so using Canva, really creating a brand aesthetic for their page. Again, CapCut I could use. I'm also quite skilled with Adobe if you're looking for any more advanced projects or any maybe promotional posters. I could do email marketing and outreach. I also know how to do a bit of copywriting, and then again I offer TikTok services, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter if needed, Snapchat if needed, depending on, I don't think your business will really need that, but I'm open really.
Okay.
So how do you plan to increase our brand visibility?
Well, first of all, is this your menu?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the new one.
Right, so I see the gold steak.
That's
so
the bestseller, that.
I guess. I've seen that on your social media before. So I think, for example, on TikTok, I would post a video that aligns with trend. I'll do some market research, hashtag research, and really, the more I post, the more you'll get into an algorithm, and the more your page will grow. And obviously, as your page grows, you really need what do I call it? It's almost like a diagram. So it goes from the client sees your video on their For You page, and then if they interact with it, it will appear again. So then they like it. It's like a funnel process.
Yeah.
Then they'll like it, and then the more it draws them in, the more it's promoted to them and their friends. So my goal is to create really eye-catching content that really synchronizes with what people want to see today, and that really draws clients in and keeps them as a repeated customer.
So obviously that all sounds perfect about our visibility and just really helping us grow. But how do you plan to increase our sales and not just our online presence? Because that is a thing in the past of where,
Well, you guys don't care about followers. I will get you thousands of them, but that's not really what you need.
Our priority.
You need sales. Exactly. So the content I create, I believe in myself to be so good. I have top-notch cameras. I have other people working with me that can help me to really create this content and make it look perfect, immaculate. So I'll schedule content shoots. however many, maybe 2 a week, 2 a month, 3 a month. Whenever you have events, I'll capture all the content needed, your new dishes, your staff, anything that I think will really draw a brand in. Because I've worked with so many companies now, I really have an understanding of what draws the clients in. So I'll do all of that and then also run your page, engage with your audience, and the more engagement that I really do them, so replying to comments, DMs, Instagram stories, that will almost, what's the word, creates a bond with your clients.
Yeah, so it's good to know that you're a team player. So what's your creative work have you done in the past?
Well, I produced a few films. That's a little side hustle.
Okay.
But apart from that, I have created marketing campaigns for quite a few big soda companies. I've worked with a few restaurants in Dubai and a few in San Francisco. So I've been out and about different demographics, different target audiences, and I managed to appeal to all of them. And I find it's really about, you need to identify with the brands of your restaurants. You need to find your pain points and then obviously your brand goals.
Yeah.
And I'll meet in the middle and then present a product which will be your social media.
Yeah. Do you have anything to prove that?
Of course. Sorry, you forgot about it in my portfolio.
Thank you.
In there,
We'll
you'll
have a
see-
quick look at this later.
Yeah, there's some mood boards in there. There's photography of my previous work. There's also QR codes if you want to scan them, and it'll take you to my website.
Okay.
What kind of work do you do previously? Has it all been with restaurants? Do you do some artists? Or?
Well, I've worked with some smaller artists. One of them, I really worked on a campaign with her and ended up being on a billboard in Times Square. And she's off at the Grammys now. Probably saw her the other night. But yeah, so I was with her from the very beginning. I've worked with some Italian restaurants, some Chinese restaurants, a few clubs in Soho, and I worked behind the scenes at Glastonbury Festival.
Oh, okay.
That is cool.
And I hear you guys do a lot of cabaret music on Saturday night.
Yeah,
Yes,
we do.
So I really think I could promote that. To
We
audience
do
members.
like hosting events because it just brings in new clientele.
that's
Clients and
perfect.
people, yes.
So I also do club promoting. So I
Okay.
told you I've got lots of side hustles. So I think I'll be really fitted for this actually.
So what do you plan to gain from this job? Because you obviously already have a lot of experience. So what do you think that we could provide for you?
That's a good question there. Free food when doing content shoots. Steak looks quite good if I do say
That is
myself.
fair though, yeah.
So you asked me what you could provide for me.
And what do you want to gain from this?
To gain from this, honestly, you can never have too much experience. But I feel like I've chosen this job because I find it quite fun. And I find that like working with you guys, you seem lovely. You're really creating the content. I have a passion for it. And I feel like your business has so much potential, especially after this refurbishment. And I've dined here before. Food is amazing, the vibe, the setting. And I feel like more people need to know about this, and you guys deserve the recognition. So, for me, I will gain seeing great business grow, really.
Well, thank you. Is there anything else that you think that we should know?
Not really, no. Is the pay good?
The pay is
Very much reasonable.
yeah.
That's what I like to hear. I think we can work.
Is there any more information that you want to know from us, or?
Information? I don't think so. What sort of hours are you open?
So we are open at 11 a.m. and we close, depending on the day that it is. On weekends we are open till 1,
Okay.
and on weekdays we're open till 11, 12.
Okay, and have you got any like events going on in the foreseeable future?
Yeah, so every Saturday we have different live bands come, whether it be jazz, whether it be a DJ, different stuff going on. And then we have like just different stuff going on throughout the week, whether that be like games or like events, all different stuff that I can do. Yeah.
Okay, all of that I can promote for you, really and truly.
Yeah, it was nice having this interview with you.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Portfolio and get back to you. But
That's
thank you for
perfect.
coming in.
It was lovely to meet you, Georgia. And the Daisy. Thank you so much.
We hope to see you.
See you soon. Bye bye.